Hello everybody. Hello each and every one of you scrub-a-dub buds. It's time again for me to keep enjoying video games right after a shower, and I just took a break after starting the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. We played up to the point where the actual murder seems to have taken place. The murder mystery birthday party that Amy is running appears to have gone off the rails, but just as yet, no one seems to have noticed things, so we've figured out how to investigate, how to question things, and all the various characters are playing various roles here on this train. We've moved to the casino car, where Knuckles the Echidna is playing the sheriff. And I want to see why Omochao is wanted. A decent cash reward for finding this robot? Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omochao. Hate to see them like this. What'd they do? Medical malpractice. The idea of Omochao, of all people, committing medical malpractice is wonderful. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Breathtaking views. This train passes by some incredible sights. That's the giant chain that was tethering Little Planet to the Earth in Sonic CD, isn't it? I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. You're not gonna like the loop that the train is heading towards, are you? I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. I'll never understand this friend group. What's this game? Clearly we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Super Monkey Ball canonically exists as a game in the Sonic universe? So what was happening all those times that Sonic has cameoed in that game series? Yeah. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches? Who could have done that? Well, either it was Knuckles with his prominent boxing gloves, or we've yet to meet Strong Bad in a surprise cameo encounter. I'm here to play Super Monkey Ball. I can't do a Strong Bad voice. What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to your inventory. Alright, inventory. Super Monkey Ball arcade machine completely smashed up. It's a shame to see Super Monkey Ball in this state. You know, I've never played a Super Monkey Ball game. They look fun, though. As we learned last time, there's always something in the wastebaskets. Except this is a very well-maintained train. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, this one is empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. Suddenly, I can't wait for there to be something important in the trash can. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Haha! I think Tails is ignoring me. And rightly so. That lipstick on the glass? Rookie, this is interesting. What is? It's just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty? Rookie, this one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color at all! Someone else must have been here. Oh, we should log this. Use cups added to your inventory. I mean, who's to say what shade of lipstick Knuckles would wear? I think we've found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. Or we can talk to the robot hand. The robotic arms here are really helpful. I still love the thing. You know, okay, I know I said last time that, like, clearly it's Robotnik behind everything. But the single eye on the arms is bringing to mind, in I want to say Sonic and Knuckles? I think the Death Egg Zone, there's a boss with, like, a tower that has a single eye. And then they brought that boss back in Sonic Mania, and you've been able to see things like that boss in the background of certain games. And there's a lot of, like, Cyclops imagery where the Death Egg is involved. Things like, Mecha Sonic technically only has one eye. It's like Mecha Sonic has a place for two eyes, but when you really look at him, he actually only has one red glowing eye in the lower middle of it. So the fact that it has one eye is just kind of pinging to me. I mean, like, clearly I suspected it was Robotnik all the time because it's a robot arm, but that's an actual reason to wonder. Yeah. It looks like he's narrowing his eyes, even though I think he's blinking. What's the arm doing to my... What's the arm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. What interesting tech. Uh-oh. Should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? Yeah. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Kinda bland. Huh. Seems like someone licked all the salt off them. Blah! Individually taking each nut and putting it back in the bowl. Nuts are just a vehicle for salt. Or maybe they're just unsalted. What else? Is there nothing else in this room? You know, can we play that arcade game? Howdy, partners. Spittoon-free establishment. You know, I've played West of Loathing, so in some ways that's a shame. Coliseum Highway Zone. Ooh. Coliseum Highway Zone. I know that the word zone is like, it's only soft canon. Like, the word is used in universe a little, but it's not as discrete a location as it is in our minds when we play the games. But I do love the name Coliseum Highway Zone. That's a very evocative name. There's that loop-de-loop in the distance. I heard someone say that they're called shuttle loops, but I don't know where that comes from. I'm gonna keep calling them loop-de-loops, though. Howdy, partners. Visit Coliseum Highway Zone. I didn't see the visit the first time. Alright, I'll leave that as a reminder. That would probably make us leave. Huh, that's funny. The door is locked tight. We can't go any further. Wonder how Amy was able to leave then. Good point. When were these doors locked, and how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind. You know, that is good evidence. I thought that was just a joke to keep me in this room, but if it's actually plot relevant, that's pretty cool. Alright, time to stop delaying this. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Please don't beat me up. I like your... I do like his hat, but this one's funnier. No promises. Knuckles, would you ever fight me? No, you bruise too easily. Wouldn't be fun. I bruise easily, too. Guess I wouldn't be fun to fight either. No, I'd fight you. Sorry, Rookie, I wish you luck. He's not actually gonna fight me, right? Can I take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, you'll let me know, won't you? Sure, like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, Rookie, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Oh no. We're Knuckles' butler. Dang it! Thought I told you to leave me alone. What now? I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. It doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so he could see it better? I said leave! Okay. No, I'd fight you. Knuckles, Rookie and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? We have evidence, too. We do? Rookie, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? Well, the video game... That might have just been smashed up by the train going crazy. Excuse me. That's what I get for playing so late at night. It's like 1:30 in the morning. No, it's closer to 2. I could see him playing the game and being distracted by it, but that might also be a train issue. On the other hand, there are used cups there, and that's lipstick. If someone such as, say, Rouge were here, that might have distracted him a little. So if someone else was in the room while the murder was taking place, that would be an alibi for Knuckles and that person. Heh. Wrong choice, Rookie. Let's try again. What could have been distracting Knuckles? Oh, fine, he was playing a video game. The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it? Oh no. Oh good. WASD works too. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, you see, you have no argument here. You are weak. Ouch. Rookie, let's follow that train of thought again, shall we? Alright. Okay, maybe actually using arrows is better for me. Yeah. Uh-oh. Not enough rings. Oh, well, you see... You're weak! Alright. So is this a game that... Is this a game system that Rookie actually owns? Okay, so I need to stop doing that. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, train of thought. Train of thought. Dang Okay. I'm not good at this very basic runner game that they've implemented. Oh no. The spring is a trap. The spring is a trap. Okay, that's plenty. That's more than enough. So apparently the voice saying "think" is the social media director for Sonic. I think that's cool. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game. The arcade cabinet is covered in bunches. Your hair was found at the scene. Hair? You mean fur? Fur? You mean spines? Doesn't matter because I'm wrong. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game. While Super Monkey Ball has adrenaline-pumping Monkey Ball action, this proves nothing about the current situation. It really is his favorite game. May have been off the mark there. Let me try again. Knuckles, you clearly touched the machine because... Okay, fine. I'll take the real one. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are y'all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it. Rookie, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Oh no. No. I don't want him to fight me. Yeah. Take that. Yeah. Distracted. The arcade machine is fixed. No! Don't look at the score! Quick, look at the scores! I'm pulling it up now. Vector beat him by 1. Okay, what does this tell us? Vector, Knuckles, toast, apple, bread, Ultim, bagel, candy. What is Ultim? Is that Shadow? Was he trying to say ultimate life form and didn't have enough letters? Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name at the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture's beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here, now. Well, I mean, there are a lot of people named Vector Man. Oh, no. No. Stop making me do things. Figuring out that the springs are actually traps is a game changer. There's probably going to be somewhere they're not traps, though. Now, Rookie, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? Let's see here. Does the lipstick somehow prove it? Is it not lipstick? Is it something else that Vector has? Vector doesn't wear lipstick, does he? No, he doesn't. What proves Vector was with Knuckles? Library is right next to the thing. Chili dog, ramen, chicken cordon bleu. You know, Vector was interested in the menu earlier. He was starving. Ha! I knew it! You were both talking out of your bottom. Knuckles. Let's try again, Rookie. What evidence helps prove Vector was here? I'm gonna say this. No! I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks, playing arcade. It's not like... It's not I wasn't... don't tell Amy! I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say, Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth, trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. This friend group has a lot of pride issues. Every single person systematically is going to incredible lengths to cover up their minor minor lapses of good judgment. Well, that explains one of the used cups, but what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game, and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently? Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. Rookie, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about? Toast. Toast! No, not that one. I'm not a mind reader. Okay. Vector! Okay, I'll go Ultimate. All the other names have a food theme, but this one, Vector, doesn't. Who here goes by Ultim? You may not know, Rookie, but there is someone here that goes by the title, The Ultimate Life Form, and he won't shut up about it. There's really someone here that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too! He taught us the game, and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. A key. Shadow told me to lock the door, and to not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. Oh, yeah. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors, and what was Rouge searching for? I don't know, they didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. Library's the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and a butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Rookie, let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Rookie! Coming! You varmints better pull up chalks, I say. Understood, Sheriff. Yeehaw. Can't believe Tails was able to fix this so quickly. Kid really is a genius. What if somehow Tails is responsible for the murder? What if Tails concocted some sort of chemical agent to render Sonic comatose so that he would be a better murder victim for the party? Ready to mosey down to the next car? No way, dang man. Onwards! Ooh. Hang in there. Oh, is that the conductor? That's the conductor without his hat, I guess. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Found any leads? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl? She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic, I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you going to leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. Everyone knows this. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Okay, she says she'll solve it before anyone else. Does she actually have any competition other than Tails, though? Tails and the murderer, I guess. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. So you say. And I'm, just making sure things go well. Here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved! I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet. Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure, Teardrops in the spring. Can't you hear me sing? La 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 la, dee 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 dee. What was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. The curtains. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Rookie and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, okay, so Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic. Okay, that's a convenient order. All passed through the library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Alright, so there's a period of time where you were alone, so your alibi can't be corroborated. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. Why has Shadow been locking doors? Was he the locksmith? Is that what they said he was? Or is he a blacksmith? If he's a locksmith, it makes sense. He's gotta smith those locks. Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him. Okay, but that is an assumption you're making. You don't know that he went that way. You just believe he went that way. Then probably returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. I'm realizing that my voice for Espio is basically the same as my voice for Shadow. But that's okay, I can live with that. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too. Thanks, guys! Their alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. Okay, so confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Hang in there. A chow hangs precariously from a branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. This little chow is hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. You got it. You got it, Tails. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poser. Let the flying fox get what he can from the non-flying chow. Right? Okay, so that's definitely a picture of the conductor. But you can see his face clearly in the picture. When he's in his usual conductor uniform, you can't really see his face super clearly. So that's not enough to rule out disguises for me. Is that next painting off-center, though? Looks like it shouldn't be. Globe. A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Okay, so Professor Pickle. Last time I said that I thought Spagonia was a Sonic 06 reference, but Professor Pickle, I think that's Sonic Unleashed? So maybe Spagonia is where Sonic Unleashed takes place. Oh, what do we got here? Chaos Cola. Or Chow's Cola, I guess. Check out our book club. Book of the month. Gone Gal. Nice. Okay. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked the door on his way out. That looks unlocked, though. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. But not in a way that would allow me to leave the room. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Whew. Less work for us to do. Ah, waste paper basket. Something's always hidden in the trash. Always! I hate to say it, but there's nothing there. Ah, I really thought there'd be something there. Rookie, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. If we just keep searching these trash bins. Rookie, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? I'm getting increasingly invested in the waste bin subplot. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot out of these too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for these poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. That's a... What? The book in the middle of the pile being a hotkey is, interesting. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Reeks? Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Okay, doesn't say anything more. Alright. I guess I'll... Okay, Rouge was looking at these. Ooh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants... Oh. Rookie, look at this. There's a couple maps here. It seems to be a map of the library car. The books are... I clicked too fast. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map. Inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Let's take a look at this library map. Okay. So, fireplace is there, carpet on the floor there, desk there. Around the wall, a couple tables. This little nook here looks secluded. Interesting. Wait. And that's the door that was locked. Okay. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me, no time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the books titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. It's the user's guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. The manual is added to your inventory. I think we've found enough clues. Let's interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Have we found enough clues? Like, we're looking to prove their alibi. And while I certainly don't doubt their alibi, apart from the fact that a book has clearly been read, I don't know that that proves anything. It's definitely supporting evidence, I guess, so let's go with it. Who to talk to first? Table. You're clickable. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes for a bit. Rookie, no! Don't fall asleep! There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, you'd have 2 rings. Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? Space. Aw, look at these chows. I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Oh, another poem. Trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh, wait. There is my lotion. Thanks. I actually really liked that one. Because there's no plot complications in it. It all makes sense. Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs. Sunny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train though. My talent is wasted on you. Fancy a poem? No. Interrogation. So, the 2 of you don't believe us, eh? Oh, that should have been Vector. Not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Rookie and I are here to confirm 2 things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SBO really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We are prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so figured I'd go check it out. Seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. That brings the attention to you, SBO. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was! Once SBO starts reading, he doesn't stop till he's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? SPO doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Rookie, could you help me out? Alright, Rookie, what book do we think SPO may have been reading? Probably the, Mirage Express Manual and Exhaustive Manual of the Mirage Express many features and capabilities. Doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. Well, it's the only book in my inventory, so this is not the direction I thought this line of questioning would go, but I'll go with it. A manual? You think SPO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Oh no. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Dang it. Uh-oh. I don't know what the red line... That's a bad sign. Yeah. $50 rings. Yeah. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. Ugh. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey now! I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Rookie, if you don't mind. Could you ask SPO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SPO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Ooh. 97. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SPO aced that question. Rookie, hit him with another. Okay. 89. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Rookie. Let's see if SPO can go 3 for 3. 402. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? No! I hate to say it, but no. Ha, just goofing, you passed. No, I want to ask him more train facts. I completed your test with ease. All my efforts were only to please, but you joked and japed, said no to my face. Now I wish you were riddled with... fleas. Did he just rhyme a curse at me? You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered so calmly, that's impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... SPO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Because Rouge came through? Rookie? He always puts me on the spot. Oh no! Okay, what... oh, because Shadow came through. That's my phone, that's my phone. Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell, what has this to do with anything? We're up, Rookie. Let's get our argument together. I don't need to. Shadow can only put the lock on if he was in the room. We know this. Okay. Alright. Remember, so far the springs are traps. They might not always be traps, but so far they're traps. Dang it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, good. Good. Aced it. I wish I had the Game Gear. Although I hear that they were super heavy when you put all the batteries in, and that they drained batteries super fast. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library card, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. Ugh. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see... I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Rookie, one that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. The cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. What if Espio was just, like, invisible while reading? Or what if he was in one of those nooks that we can see in the map? Was Espio simply sitting or reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? I'm going to defend Espio. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. The conductor is counting on me. But yeah, I'm going to defend Espio here because, well, I mean, he's a chameleon. He can turn invisible or camouflaged. And there are plenty of, like, side nooks and things. While it would be a little surprising for someone to walk through the car without seeing anyone, I can definitely see it happening. Tails! Eh? We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Okay. Library map. I think that's the one for us. Let's double check this. Yeah. Yeah, wait, that line there, is that a bookshelf? Yeah, that would be like a reading nook. Does that... I'm gonna go with this. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Okay, 55 rings. We can do this. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting the knack. I'm getting the weaselly knack for this. Even if that's not his name anymore. Oh no. Oh, I've got 80 rings. I'm okay. The library map? Oh, I see! See the exits? They're right across from one each other. A straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? Well, personally, I feel like that table is out of the line of sight. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. Well, that confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all of our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated! Whew, too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. You know, from a game design perspective, I think that last part was actually pretty important, because up until this point, it had felt like Tails was basically solving everything, and I was just kind of walking along to like, confirm whatever Tails had to say. But I think that moment, it both narratively meant that the player character has more agency based on that moment, even though the game is still going to progress how it will, one way or the other. But it was nice to have a moment where Tails wasn't hand-holding, so... And between that and the Dream Gear getting more challenging, this game is starting to ramp up. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm going to crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Oh? It seems the door next to the car... The door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give him heck, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I love Vector's approach to role-playing. He is the butcher. I'm here if you need any butchering done. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock, tick-tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, rookie, let's see what's next. Coming! We didn't actually talk to Vector. I want to do that before we leave. Bring me any meat to slice up? No, I'm not sure we will, actually. You're lost. Okay. Oh, man. Like, there's like 3 people that I regularly play D&D with that reminds me of. but it for a different reason for each of them. I didn't mean to click on him again. Oh well. Alright, let's head this way. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? Mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. Alright. Oh yeah, it's Professor Chow! Professor Chow from Sonic Adventure 2. That is awesome. Is that a bunch of Chows in the claw machine? All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We've visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My. Talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? I see you've brought the Microwave Master with you. Ah, please don't let that be my legacy. Everyone knows I'm a butler. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé Chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé Chow egg is here, in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure's real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car with the safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints? Please, Rouge, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé Chow egg. We're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help you steal the Fabergé Chow egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Ah, her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Rookie, do you have an opinion on this? Stealing is for squares. That is the most epic way to have... Like, if you draw a Venn diagram between lame ways to have that opinion and epic ways to have that opinion, that's like right... It's like right there. It's time for a 5-fingered discount. Like, I appreciate the moxie of the second one, and I do want to steal it. But I just love that line so much. I think the only square here is you, Microwave Master. I must admit, that wasn't the coolest thing I've heard someone say. No, my cool and mysterious reputation, it's crumbling. Alright, I'm in. I'll help. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Rookie are in... Okay, let's get that Fabergé Chow egg. Haha, that's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now, we must plan. Ooh. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, or distract the guard? That's a really good question. And I'm actually over time here. So I am going to come back to this plan later, and next time I play, it's time for a heist. So, till next time, my scrub-a-dub buds, see you around. Oh yeah. Love that casino music.